Welcome back. Advanced Warfare Pro League coverage. Mr. X and Dirk casting these games tonight. First one we're going to be in is going to be Denial versus AR. AR struggling a little bit since picking up Spacely for Wheats. Denial struggling a little bit in the weekend tournaments. They lose in top 4 on Saturday during the 2K, and then yesterday lose to Enigma 6. Going to be looking to see if they can bounce back from those 2 tough losses.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, kind of been struggling a little bit, but I mean, Denial AR, we'll just see if Denial's going to be able to keep up with it. Obviously, in the league, doing pretty well, sitting in 3rd place, so not bad at all. Currently on a 1 losing streak, 16 back from 1st. But I mean, it should be a good match, I think. I don't think it's going to be a complete blowout, but I think it's going to go to like a... I still think Denial will take it, but like a game 5. And I just squeaked.
Denial, I actually think Denial probably takes this 3-0 or 3-1, to be completely honest with you. I think they look pretty strong compared to AR. I think AR still has a lot of things to figure out. Just waiting for the game to get started. It looks like it's going to begin. It's going to be a Biolab hardpoint kick things off. Fully expect Denial to look in proper form tonight. Unlike your Mavericks the other night, getting whooped by the Rockets. Woo! Had to throw that one in there real quick.
I knew this was a terrible choice coming onto cast today. I mean, not even that. I think it was a terrible choice.
Honestly, if you expected them to be able to beat the Rockets with James Harden, you're drunk. Anyway, we're going to get this one kicked off. We're going to go on board with Denial to start things off. Going to start things off with Attach. Arguably, the MVP of champs obviously went to Clay. Clay played out of his mind. Definitely deserved it. Attach, I think, probably the 2nd best player all weekend at Call of Duty Championships.
I mean, his S&D is a real big thing to me that stands out, but I mean, really not known for his respawn as much, but kind of in Advanced Warfare showing that he's an excellent respawn player as well. We've seen that in defense, but mostly Search and Destroy to me is when I think of Attach, that's what I really think of. Anyway, kicking things off. Let's go ahead and jump on board. A player inside of the hard point. It is going to be Burns off, going to be losing that gunfight there. It's a Clayster. Clayster picking up a nice 2-piece.
Yep, Clay going to be running into the hill with a submachine gun, picking up that nice 2-piece. Going to be JCap on your screen right now, going to work around the outside of the hard point. Huge break off the start for Denial. They were able to take control of this first hill from the bad spawn. I know AR spawning directly next to the hill, not able to get control of it. And Clay going to run a submachine gun off the bat here for start things off on this first hill. JCap, he's going to try and funnel in, but I think the damage is already done. Denial definitely winning this first hard point in a big way. Going to move on to the second one. Going to see who's on that rotation. It's going to be Spacely for AR. He's going to be shut down. Anticity, next person for AR, going towards Red Eskies. He's going to have to back down, not able to challenge. It's going to be Denial in control of this hill early.
Yep, Replay is going to be in the hill. We just know him. Really sits in the hill, gets a lot of damage done to the opposing team. So he just does exactly what he has to do. Stays alive, not really contesting any stupid gunfights when he's in the hill. Just basically, I kind of picture him as like what TP was back on Cole. Never really stood out, but did so much for the team, didn't get enough credit. That's how I kind of see Replays with this Denial squad. Does a lot of work in the hill for them. So that's going to be a player that we just kind of want to watch out for. I mean, his stats never going to be amazing, but his caps are really going to make up for his effort.
Yeah, Replay is never going to have the best stats. I think everyone is kind of accustomed to that, but he's definitely capable of having those big games. We've seen time and time again. He's kind of not playing very well, and then out of nowhere he has a game like a comeback uplink at North American Championships, just dropped 40 out of nowhere where you least expect it. We're going to be on board with Replays as he's the player going to be rotating early to that next hill. He's going to be able to take out one. He's got another player to his left. Huge gun battles won by Replays. Going to be able to control this blue hill early for Denial.
Yeah, definitely. Nice rotation there by him. Kind of solo. His teammates were getting picked off as they did try to rotate around. But nice 2-piece by him, able to clear out that hill. But now, as you do see on the map, if all the AR players getting ready to flood into this blue hill, currently contested, but he does have the support of one of his teammates inside of that hill. I believe that is going to be JCap. But Anticity able to take him out, controlling that hill. But now, just like that, hill control is going to go in favor of AR as the spawns are split.
Yep, it was Spacely up top in the hill. Not able to win that gunfight. Going to try and go on with Happy. He's going to drop as well. Anticity, he's going to be taken out. It's going to beat Burns. We're going to be pushing into the hill with Spacely. Spacely on your screen. Going to try and push out, get some of these kills over by Purple. But Denial doing a nice job of just trading time on this hill, loading it up with nades. You see, it's going to be Denial pushing in, getting control of that. 7 seconds left, though. You got to start thinking about green plat. Looks exactly like that's where Clayster's headed over to.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and jump on board with him. As I say that, he is going to be taken out. So switch right over to JCap. Going to get a nice punch there on Anticity. And just like that, able to break this hill. No, but JCap is going to lose that gunfight to Burns off. AR currently in control of this hill. This one's going to be hard to lock down. You're not going to see a team get a whole lot of time off of this one. But it's just kind of go back and forth. Obviously, in the open, just one exosuit jump up there is really just going to get you that contention. But sometimes you are able to see teams get the push out the timing correct and able to slay out the enemy team so they can get a decent amount of time off that. Like this and Ring are kind of those two hills where you can maybe get 20-30 seconds off it, but you're not going to get more than that.
Right, you're okay with, you know, splitting time on this hill and that first Ring. It's only 19 seconds left on it, but Denal, they're going to be in the lead 101-64, dominating fashion, and Attach leading the way for Denial, sitting at 16-16. Doing a nice job putting lots of pressure on the hill. That's really going to be his main focus. Replays on your screen to be trying to push into mid-bio from Purple, going to pick up that kill. And it's going to be very interesting to see if Denal can hold control of this. Purple, the most important area to hold on this mid-bio lab hardpoint.
Yeah, definitely. Going into the last hill, it's going to be Denial with the lead, 101-79. No player in the hill. As I said, players from AR go in, but nobody really getting inside of this hill and really holding it down for their squad. Attach going to be inside right now. Going to throw some nades down into that the yellow tunnel side. It's going to be sitting here just trying to read the spawns, but his teammate is going to spawn Eskies, and that's the kind of thing, like the cool communication when just you know that your teammate's probably going to spawn over there. You see on the map, you just can quickly move from there because you know that you don't have to cover that anymore. Don't think we're at that stage in this game where the spawns are going to be that messed up when a player's going to spawn Eskies and a player's going to be coming from that snow side or coming through that tunnel. So they're able to pick that up.
Well, the reason they're able to pick this hill up is because Clayster was on an 8 streak, able to just dominate players coming from Purple, players coming from bottom ice. Tatch actually going to be able to take him out with a 2-man grenade. 5 seconds left on the hill, though. Denial looking in great shape, up 130-93. Going into the second rotation of hills, will go on board with Spacely. He's going to make a nice play. Try and contest this hill for AR, is able to pick up one. Going to have more players attacking from that bottom. So 3 players drop for AR. Burns, last one alive for them on the hill. Going to have 2 players challenging from the back. See if Happy on the outside able to keep it control of it for him, and he's not able to do so. Looks like Clay and Attach able to break in, and I'm going to be on board with Attach as he's going to be working his way back towards that hill. Going to be waiting for teammates to spawn up, then going to try and push it together.
Definitely. I feel bad that I missed that Clayster absolute slay, that 8-piece. I just completely oblivious for that. I got too much into what I was talking about. But anyway, staying on board with Attach, still just playing it patient, sitting inside blue. Again, waiting for teammate support, but he is going to be taken out. So AR getting some very good time off this hill, and that is exactly what they need. Yeah,
Spacely on a 3 streak, Burns on a 2 streak. It's going to be AR controlling that hill, taking the lead. Burns on your screen. He's going to be rotating early towards that red Eskies, but Denal already there waiting. Happy, next one up for AR. Going to be able to take out JCap coming down yellow tunnel. Going to kill Replays up top. Has one more in front of him. Happy with a huge 3-piece. Able to gain control back for AR, and they look to pull away.
Yeah, Happy, one of those players, Advanced Warfare, really his breakout game. Been turning a lot of heads with his play, ends up in a spot on AR, so been doing an excellent job. We're going to stay on board with him as he's pushing into this hill, but JCap going to pick up a nice 2-piece there, taking him out. Anticity going to be the player inside the hill. Another player who at the regionals absolutely went off.
Yeah, Anticity had a great champs and regionals. Looked very good at champs. Was worried, I know how he was going to play under that pressure. Played quite nicely, and JCap starting to go on a little bit of a streak of his own, on a 6 streak right now, holding down red Eskies single-handedly for this Denial squad, allowing the rest of his teammates to rotate over towards blue. If they can get control of this off the start, Denial should be in pretty good position to win. Going to be Attached, taking out one outside. Clay trying to work around the in the back. It's going to be 3 dead. Spacey with a huge 3-piece. Spacey on a 4 streak currently. Going to see if he can extend this.
Yeah, this is a very, very big hill on this map, especially with how close this match is. AR first on those rotations. I mean, the teamwork by Denial was very good too. 3 players decided to push Snow, just could not win a gunfight. Basically picked up a huge 3-piece, and they've been able to lock this one down so far, getting the first 30 seconds of this hill to their name. 178-167 is the score so far, but just like that, it is going to be Denial taking over. Replays inside of the hardpoint, currently on a 2 streak.
Yeah, Replay is on a 2 streak. I'm on board with Clay as he's going to be watching coming from Purple. Something of note, Clay's been running a sub the entire match. Would have liked to see him pull out the bow maybe for a little bit of time. try and help his team gain some map control. Guy up top in blue. Clay gonna try and push. That's Happy up top. He's gonna be taken out by JCap. Looks like kills just being traded though, but Spacely gonna come and pick up another huge 2 kills. And AR gonna go up into this second to last hill, but Denal rotates early. They get full control. See if they can hold on. Attach on your screen. He's gonna be able to take out one. Has other players coming from both sides, and you see how far though the AR squad is spawning. Denal should be able to get some pretty good time here.
Yep, Place, like you said, switching over to that battle now for this hill, trying to get those long-range gunfights. If they can keep control of that Eski's area and force the players to spawn over by that blue building, that's where the AR play is going to be coming huge for them, and that is exactly what you need to try to do. Clayster did have it going a little bit, but now they're stuck in that situation where they're spawning all the way in blue. They have to win those crucial gunfights to try to break that hill. Going to stay on board with Clay right now, still rocking that bow. Going to be sitting over the snow, just trying to pick out some players. 3 players going to be pushing this hill right now. Clay getting some shots as a player going to the hard point, but not able to take him out.
9 seconds left. It's going to be AR. Looks like they're going to hold the rest of this hill. Denal is going to play for the win on the final hill. It's going to be AR going into the final hill up by 3. 209, 206. It's going to be AR controlling this one. Start things off. Denal needs to make a push right now, Dirk. They need to put pressure over on purple. And you can see on the minimap, it's exactly what they're trying to do. Attach. He's going to be able to break in. Attach. He's going to have another player to his left, able to win that gunfight. 1 player left. You see as soon as Denal breaks purple, they're able to walk right in. Attach is going to try and hold purple for Denal. He's going to have 1 gunfight to win. He's going to lose that versus Anticity. Clay's going to have to push into the hill. Denal trying to make the comeback. JCap still on the hill for Denal. He's able to win 1 gunfight. Another player in front of him not able to jump in. That's going to be Anticity. He's going to finally make it in. Not able to win that gunfight. JCap dominating this final hill on a 3 streak. Gonna take out 2 more players directly in front of him. JCap on a 5 streak. And Denial is gonna make the comeback here. JCap going absolutely huge on that final hill. Denial gonna go up 1-0 versus AR.
Yeah, that was insane. JCap just absolutely went off on that last hill. He's going to be in your final kill cam here. I believe he ended up getting a 3-piece to finish that one off. Burns off, going to be in the final kill cam, but excellent by JCap right there. Going huge for his squad when they needed him to, and just that's exactly what you want. I mean, the AR play there, they gave up that hill and not able to win those gunfights. Then I did see Spacely kind of make a smart play. Kind of lengthy, but he flanked all the way around, jumped in through mid-bio. Was able to pick up a few kills, but if he was able to pick up the 1 more player in there, which I think was actually JCap, it would have been very good for him, but he got taken out. So, I mean, very, very close game, very intense. I mean, that was just a good hardpoint game. That's what you want to see from a neutral point of view.
As soon as Denal broke purple, they were able to get control right after that. Spacey did a phenomenal job for AR all game long. 1.18 KD, 39 and 33, 9 caps to his name. JCap, though, too much. 38 and 29 for Denial. Clay, 34 and 29. Just phenomenal jobs out of both of those players. When we come back, we're going to have game number 2 between AR and Denial. Stay tuned.